social media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up. Yes. We have to be really excited today. Bini got his first win of the season in January. It must be a good month for him. So he's won again in January, and let's hope that the rest. This is just a good thing that's going to be forthcoming for 2024. Yes, sir. Before we jump into just a quick recap, you can click off if you want to. I don't have any footage of Bini winning the race, but I do have a slight report of how the race won and who he won it against and who he was sprinting against. So he beat out some of the favorites, which was pretty cool to see. So we got to do this first. We got to drop the swag. That's what's up. There it is. Email. You need a t-shirt. You need a hoodie. Check me out. And then we got to go to Vice card, near field communication. The Vice card is dope. You see it on the screen there. Basically, by taking advantage of Vice NFC function, you can effortlessly share your information. Tap your Vice compatible product to a phone. Both parties can exchange details without any apps. So descriptions in the details. Check it out. Trust me, it's the last business card you would ever buy. I use mine and I use it a lot. And of course I pressed the wrong thing. That's what I wanted. I put my arrow up. Why did I bring the arrow? So basically, Supacolour. These guys are responsible for my heat transfers that I do for the t-shirts. Super high quality product. Love it. Check them out if you intend on doing your own t-shirts. Supacolour. Check them out. Link is in the description, as I said before. So let's get on with it and get into today's. So quick look at Bini crossing the line, finishing. He's got I believe that's Viviani on his left or his right, my left, his right. And from Ineos Grenadiers, and I'm gonna read to you who the Israel Premier Attack Rider is. And basically, Viviani was the favorite for today's race. And if you're looking for more races from Bini, he's going to be racing again in the Cadel Evans race on Sunday. So they're hoping for another good result on Sunday. So it's a good look for Intermaché, starting off good, starting off strong. I believe Bini's going to do some damage this year. I think he's going to win a few more races, but he will definitely get a few more podiums. I could at least put money on that. So here's a quick look at the course at the bottom. Now let me just make it real big for you a second. So this is the course. They started off with it's like 422 meters. So meters times that by 3, so they're like 1,500 feet of climbing. Not too bad. So that's for the first, how many miles? 9K. So that's almost 6 miles. 6 miles out, 1,500 feet. So not a really difficult climb. So pretty much everybody, that wasn't too difficult for the climbers. And even the few climbers that probably would get dropped over their first climb, they got basically more than 90% of the race left to their teams to rally around them and get them back to the group. So it wasn't too bad. It was a pretty good course. It looks like it's a rolling course. This looks like a course for Bini. It's a more like classic type of course. Like he's really good at the classic, the punchy hills and stuff where it requires more power than it does climbing, like climbing skill to get over. And so it definitely looks like a course for Bini. So I can understand why he was actually in the running for the win, and then he did as so and took the win. So it says Eritrean superstar Binam Girmay of Intermaché Wanty put his sprinting prowess on show today, storming to the finish line to take out the inaugural Surf Coast Classic title. In a bunch sprint to the finish, Girmay closely pipped out race favorite and 2019 Cadel Evans Great Ocean Road Race winner Ali Viviani of Ineos Grenadiers and young Kiwi gun Corbin Strong of Israel Premier Attack. Following a point-to-point format, the men followed a 150 8-kilometer course, which took them from the magic of Ottawas to the spectacular ocean backdrop thundering along the Larne. Is that how you pronounce it? Larne to Torquay. After a small crash during the first 10 kilometers, which featured a challenging climb towards the marsh, a breakaway quickly formed with the likes of EF Education, Easy Post, Team Bridge Lane, and ARAA. Skip Capital keen to get the riders up the road. The bunch quickly settled once they got over the climb, giving the breakaway about a minute to a minute 30 seconds gap. With about 148 kilometers remaining, the break neutralized its attacks on the bunch, setting up the perfect day for teams with strong sprinting ambitions. These teams, such as Team Jacob Lula, sent their riders up to the front of the peloton, keeping the pace high and break under control, minimizing the risk of an attack. With about 110 kilometers remaining, the bunch began to run down the gap to the breakaway from 2 minutes and 30 seconds to about 40 seconds. The breakaway of 5 was quickly turned into 3 after ARA, Skip Capital, and Team Bridge Lane riders were dropped with 15 kilometers to go, returning to the bunch. Despite the best efforts, the final 3 riders were caught at 4 kilometers to go, and the teams acted quickly. There's spelling error, but I think it's supposed to be quickly, to set up the sprinters up to race to the finish line. And I didn't write this. Launching into the final 200 meters, Viviani saw his chance, but Girmay acted quickly and found the wheel of Viviani in the final 50 meters to take top honors. So let me get this out of the way so you can see Bini. So that was the course. That's Viviani of Ineos Grenadiers, and the other rider was his name. I forgot his name already. Kiwi. He's from Corbin Strong. So we're gonna see a lot of all 3 of these guys for the rest of the season. But like I said, I don't doubt that this is going to be Bini's last podium. He's got really good form, showing the form that he did against Samuel Williams in the Tour Down Under, and he was sprinting well. I think he was on par with Samuel. I saw some light in the tunnel. So I think like this is early in the season. He's definitely got time to improve, and he's still maturing as a sprinter. And I think this is going to be a good season for Bini. So that's it for Binam Girmay with win number 1. Big up to Intermaché, Binam Girmay, all the Eritreans out there that tune in. If you're Eritrean and you see this and yo, come on, hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and just leave a small comment and say Bini is number 1. Bini is number 1. We love Bini here. We love Bini here at Say It With Your Legs Media. So with that, I'm going to be out. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next couple videos. It's Mallorca. The races that Bini done last year where he won his first race, was it, or the year before, in Mallorca, and he's not in Mallorca this year. Mallorca was rainy last year, but this year Mallorca is completely sunny and everything. It's beautiful weather. So it's getting the same beautiful weather that they are getting in Australia. So I'll be bringing you all the race info and race results from Mallorca. Alrighty, with that, I'm out. Thank you for tuning in this video. Like I said, once again, Say It With Your Legs Media. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Until the next video, see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in, peeps. I really appreciate you. Every single one of you. Thank you. Say It With Your Legs Media. You know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks. We got lots of stuff coming up.